Hey, it's Friday, and we're doing a wee bit of dreaming because I know many of you have that dream home in mind and what it will look like. We're going past that today, but there is an opportunity for you to win this dream home. We're in Oakville. This is all part of the $7.2 million grand prize of the Princess Margaret Home Lottery. Come check it out. And anytime celebrity designer Brian Gluckstein is involved in a show home, you know it's going to be special. And you've done it again, Brian!
And I didn't pay him to say that.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, another year.
Another year. We were at the last year's and it was something.
Yes.
And I don't know. How do you always try to make things different, but still...
It's fun because, you know, when we're designing this house, we don't have a real client. So we can try and experiment with all these things. So it's sort of a laboratory of ideas. And that's why I love when people come to see the house. We have tens of thousands of people that come through the house. And I want to inspire them. So when they're doing their house, there's lots of ideas.
Can you experiment with things that you might not be able to do in an actual client's home?
Yeah, you can experiment. I mean, you have to make sure they work.
Right.
But yeah, you can sort of push the envelope. And there's some things we'll show you when we're walking through the house.
This room here, where are we?
Well, we're in the family room, which is sort of the center of the house. And I love two-story spaces because I like to eliminate those hallways upstairs and have these overlooks. And this is a room that we did in a Cerussed oak. So this is an oak where you sort of wire brush it and you stain it and then you whitewash it. So this is, again, a bit of an experiment. We've done it before, but a great idea for people to see traditional paneling, but in a modern way.
Picking colors. How do you go there?
Well, that's really often trends, and it's funny you say the color because in the living room here, this color, I read a lot of fashion magazines for color inspiration, for color forecasting for our products, for the Bay, and I saw a dress in Vogue magazine of this color, and I said, let's paint this room and do everything in this color. So this is a monochromatic scheme, and people think when you do monochromatic it's all beige, but monochromatic means one color but various shades. So I did this soft blue, the walls, the carpet, the upholstery, everything.
Okay, let's talk about the walls. Okay, because that's something. Sorry, Luke, right behind you.
Okay, so this is one of those experiments.
You don't want to do like leaning against the wall because you do one of those round walls.
So here's an experiment where we did this curved paneling, and this is a very old detail. You'll see it in French chateaus and English houses, English country houses. Not an easy thing to do raised paneling. Easy to do drywall like this, but you have to slice the panels and curve them. And
the builders must love you.
Well, yes, it's a little stress there, but we want to show things. You can see the crown molding curves, everything curves.
What's that?
So the foyer is all done in Caesar stone on the floor and these arches. So we took slabs of Caesar stone and did the archways. They have reminiscent of limestone. And then I used the same material with one of their black stones that look like marble. And this was all cut into pieces from slab and set in there because I like a foyer to be a wow. And it's not a large foyer, it opens to the hall, but it should be a wow. Well, I love the big island. We have lots of storage, but we created this raised backsplash. And I designed this raised backsplash, and it goes all the way down. The whole inside of this island is lined in the Caesar stone. And this stops when you're washing the dishes and prepping from the people that are eating or working on their computer from getting soaked.
Yeah. And then the nice mirror.
We did the mirror here, so when you're working here, you can talk to the people behind you, but we didn't take the mirror all the way down, so the splashing is here. And we used a bronze mirror, so it's not like that bright mirror, it's subtle.
Okay, so that's a little sneak peek of the lower level. We'll come back and we'll highlight some more things in the lower level. We have to go to the upper level, lower level, outside. There's a few really unique things in here because this is all part of the $7.2 million grand prize where you get the show home, you get the Jaguar I-PACE, you get a Hawaiian vacation, and you get $1 million. That is something. All part of 25,000 different prizes. Here's the thing, the VIP prize deadline, that is tonight at midnight. And there are 3 different VIP prizes, which include the 2023 Tesla Model S, along with Tesla Model S, a Tahiti vacation. or $100,000, $130,000 in cash. You can choose which one. So there's 3 of those. VIP prize deadline is tonight. We'll come back and explore the Oakville Showhome with celebrity designer Brian Gluckstein on Morning Live. Hello down there, there. Morning. Welcome back to the Oakville, showing off the Oakville Showhome, which is all part of the $7.2 million grand prize. We're upstairs with celebrity designer Brian Gluckstein. And this is your baby. Is this what you love, this type of style up here?
Well, I love the fact that when you're on the second level, you don't have a hallway with just doors. So again, we took advantage of attic space that was here. And then when you're walking up, you have this 2-story space. You have a beautiful view of the garden. You have natural light. And then to warm it up, we did the paneling. So that makes it very warm.
Sight lines is a big thing for you.
Very big thing for me. So I love to see from room to room, across room, and I love to see out. We have an incredible tree in the backyard. So when you walk in the front door, you see right through this 2-story window.
Principal bedroom. Let's do it.
Yes. Okay. So this is quite the suite. So, you know, we talk about ceilings, and I always say to people, use the attic space, get that volume.
It's a waste of space. It's just sitting there.
Waste of space. So we all talk about having nice high ceilings. You've got that space up there. Take advantage of it. So you see it throughout all the bedrooms upstairs. We do that.
We didn't mention that in the first one, that everything in the house stays in the house.
Dishes, glasses, towels.
Whoever wins it. Interesting bed.
Yes, right. 4 posters are becoming a big trend right now. Canopies and 4 posters.
Coloring?
We're seeing a big trend towards light woods. These, again, this is a cerused wood like the paneling, washed in white. And then
I always love what you do in bathrooms.
Well, this one is quite the space. I wanted this to look like a spa, feel like a spa. So we use Caesar stone everywhere, and we cover the entire vanity. So all the drawers, the fronts of the drawers are in slab. The countertop we made thick. The beautiful nickel hardware from DXV, and the floor is in the same material.
I love the tile, this little design here.
Yeah, right? we mixed it with the Caesar stone slabs and the penny tile, little glass penny tiles, and then the freestanding tub and the hand cast plaster leaves.
Who did that?
We had an artist that did that, and he mounted that on the wall for us. We did the curved wall, the freestanding tub, and then behind it is the shower and the water closet.
Right. We want to keep walking because we want to make sure that we show it all off. Because how many bedrooms do we have, Brian?
We have 4 up here and 1 down in the lower level.
We have 4 up here. So if we're walking into the...
Yeah, so we have a nursery here. And again, you know, we have fun with the ceiling. And what we did here is we painted the trim a color. Most people paint their trim white. And in this house, you'll see we painted the trim color. For instance, in this bathroom, the trim and the vanities are all green. So, you know, just, you know, have some fun.
Diversifies it.
Yeah, you don't have to paint all your trim white. So we took the wallpaper, we painted the trim and the vanity in the green, and it's having fun with color.
I love this, where it's not.
You like that, don't you?
You do get your own little privacy.
You do. Well, when you're doing a shared bathroom, someone could be brushing their teeth, someone could be in the shower, someone could be in there. So you want to be able to use the room. We have the adjoining bedroom is here, and the fun angles of the ceiling.
Right.
And I always paint the sloped walls the same color as the wall. And then this is an interesting bedroom where we did a lower bunk bed. Some of the bunk beds are very high. Okay. So we did a low bunk bed. We stored the mattress in the lower level and made this a play area. And this bedroom has its own ensuite also.
Okay, amazing. Well, let's go back out to the big open area, because this is all part of the $7.2 million grand prize, where you get this home.
Yes.
You get the Jaguar I-PACE.
Yes.
You get the Hawaiian Vacation, and you get $1 million, which all benefits Princess Margaret. Okay,
Absolutely.
This is the home lottery. But the big thing today is, because today is the VIP prize deadline, so there is 3 VIP prizes, which includes a 2023. It is a 2023, why can't I think it? It's a Tesla Model S.
Yes.
And have you ever been to Tahiti, Brian?
I have not.
You have not been to Tahiti. Well, there is 3 of those prizes. You could choose that or $130,000 in cash. But the VIP prize deadline is tonight. We will go down to the lower level, and we will continue to explore what celebrity designer Brian Gluckstein has created in the Oakville Showhome. PrincessMargaretLotto.com to get your tickets. It's lower level time. Good morning. Welcome back to Oakville, the Oakville Showhome as part of the $7.2 million grand prize. More on that in a second, but this is not like my basement. Brian Gluckstein, who is a celebrity designer who created another masterpiece. Take us through the lower level.
Well, when you come down the stairs, you have this bar, and we did a wall of pictures from Studio 54 from New York in the 80s. The wood floor continues all the way down here, and I did this pattern in Caesar stone to define the island as practical if you're having drinks and food and things like that. The island has a wine fridge and beverage fridge.
The ceilings.
Ceilings are good size. We have 9 feet down here, and we have this TV area, but one of the things which I love and that makes the room is this lower level walkout. I wanted to do this courtyard that's off the lower level. We have a staircase that goes up to the garden, and this really transforms the lower level. This becomes really like you're on the main floor. All this light comes in. When the planting matures, it'll be unbelievable because we did this step planter. Great
And then
space.
you can access the backyard as
and
well.
you can access the backyard, and you really feel like you're on the main level.
Okay. A few gems in here that we need to show off.
Yes.
Okay. Work area, which you have to have,
we
right?
have.
With people working at home.
This is not your normal.
No, well, I love to. I do the laundry, and I like to do laundry, but I would love to do some laundry in here.
Okay, well, this one, I love laundry rooms that have islands because this becomes a craft area also.
Okay.
So by using a Caesar stone countertop, you can do gluing and painting, but I want to show you this one thing. We have all this storage, but I love this because this is the LG washer dryer. So, you know, it's raised up, so you put your washer dryer, you have your wash, you have a drawer for your soap, but you have another washing machine underneath here.
For smaller loads.
For smaller loads.
Amazing.
So it's 2 washing machines, and we had fun here, and then we did the racking system. This is our Gluckstein Elements racking system. Great for hanging things that you iron and craft.
But I love the color with the floor.
Great,
Nice
you know,
and
the
simple.
little ceramic tile, but it adds such drama. We have this study area here that we're walking through, and
Okay.
this is
I'm a kid at heart, Brian.
our yoga studio, climbing wall. I think this is a really fun area. We got the mat for you, so if you fall off, we don't lose you.
Have you ever done this before in any of your show homes?
I haven't. It's not so easy, is it?
Thank goodness there's a mat there.
It looks easy, but it's not easy. And we did the walls in glass, so all
Just
the
opens
light
up the
comes
space.
through. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have a guest room down here. We have another washroom.
Is this your favorite?
This is my favorite space. This is under the garage. So under the garage, look at that ceiling and
my
the twinkle
goodness.
lights in the ceiling. And you can change the color. With remote control, it can be white, can be pink, can be green, can be blue. So the ceiling is always twinkling. When you're watching a movie, you can turn down the LED in the walls. The walls are upholstered. You've got the raised platform and this LG screen, which is unbelievable.
Well, it's nicer to have the lower ceiling anyways, because it is kind of that movie, that dark movie aspect.
And you can feel the quietness in this room. Like well, we're in a concrete bunker here, but by having the upholstered walls and ceiling and the carpeting, it's a very quiet space. You can crank up the movie and really enjoy.
Amazing. The lower level here at the Oakville Showhome. One piece of the $7.2 million grand prize. You also get the Jaguar I-PACE. It's an EV. You get the Hawaiian Vacation and $1 million in cash. Here's the thing though, the VIP prize deadline is tonight. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. There are 3 VIP prizes, which include a 2023 Tesla Model S and a Tahiti vacation for 2. So there's 3 of those, or you could choose the $130,000 in cash. Once again, PrincessMargaretLotto.com. I'm out of breath from doing
It's a lot of house.
climbing wall. Have a seat, Brian. Let's watch a movie, okay?
All right.
We'll go back upstairs. We'll show the backyard,
this.
and we'll take a load off. Oh, they love these little beanbag chairs. Hello. Good morning. Welcome back to Oakville, the show home of the Princess Margaret Home Lottery. It's been a fabulous morning with our good pal, celebrity designer Brian Gluckstein, who has designed quite the home. And you're seeing a lot of big open spaces.
Yes. But I'm not a lover of living in one open space. I like to have rooms that are defined but still open. Like we can see into the kitchen, we can see into the library, we have glass doors. And I think COVID and working from home and this hybrid of working from home part-time made us rethink it and think we need private spaces. We need areas that we can maybe go, have a meeting, close
Shut the door.
have some privacy. So we're seeing a return back to still openings, but the ability to close spaces.
You love windows too.
I do love windows.
That natural, that natural light.
And this house is a perfect example of that. There's windows everywhere. The house is just surrounded in natural light.
I don't know how well it translates on TV, but there's a big tree right there. And is that why you wanted those big windows so you could look out and see that?
Exactly. And we planned the house based on the trees on the property. So when you walk in the front door, that's the first thing you see is this huge tree. And it's lined up, and it just is so majestic.
How big do you want a kitchen to be when you're designing things?
You know, you don't want a kitchen too big, and sometimes large houses have kitchens that there's too much walking space. So you don't want to walk a lot when you're working. So you've got your refrigerator here, your oven here, your sink here. And then over here, I've separated this area. We have an appliance garage there, so your toaster can be here, your coffee maker can be here, you have a separate sink. So people at the breakfast table can come here and make their breakfast and not be, interrupting that area. So there's a fine line when a kitchen gets too big.
I have to show them something, because there's something, where is it? Oh, it's in here. Oh, it's in here.
Yes, so this is the side entrance.
Okay, come here. Okay.
Yeah, so we designed a dog wash.
Oh my goodness.
And take a look at that wallpaper. It's not easy to find wallpaper of dogs. So those are little dogs, and we did the elevate. When you do a dog wash, you want to elevate the floor.
It doesn't have to be if you don't have a dog. You could use it for something else.
Oh, you could use it, for cutting flowers, cleaning your boots, whatever you want in there.
What hardware do you go for?
That is Growy, and you want a hand spray in there because if you're cleaning things off, you want to clean things in there. The mosaic tile on the floor and the porcelain tile on the floor so you don't slip. And then out here, we did all the built-ins for the coats and the school bags and things like that.
Oh, and the bar area here.
Yeah, now this is a servery between the kitchen and the dining room. And what I did was I pulled back the landing of the staircase when we were designing it, and I created this space as 2-story. And I thought we can store all the dishes and glasses and silver here, but let's make this a bar that you bring people to, you mix drinks. It's a great space. And again, the window, the 2-story window.
Do you ever sneak in in disguise so when people are coming through it? Because there's so many people. There's so many people that come through it.
I have, and thank goodness it's all positive.
Yeah. Right?
But yeah, I do come
because that's what you're looking for too, because only a certain amount of people are going to win. Like there's going to be one winner.
Yes,
right?
one winner of the house.
But people can come and get inspiration from the house too.
Well, that's the whole thing. We want people to come here and get ideas when they're building or renovating or decorating their house, and I love to hear the comments. So I am hiding around the corner sometimes.
How many show homes have you done for Princess Margaret?
This is my 10th.
This is your 10th. And how special it is to always work with them.
They're unbelievable. So the foundation, the hospital is unbelievable. Yeah. They are one of the top 5 cancer centers in the world. We're so proud to be able to raise so much money. The lottery has raised over $700 million for cancer research, and we are not stopping until we find a cure. Okay, and this is the $7.2 million grand prize, part of it, because you get the show home, you get the Jaguar I-PACE EV, you get the Hawaiian Vacation, and you get $1 million in cash. Here's the other thing, the VIP prize deadline, that is midnight tonight. There are 3 VIP prizes, which includes a 2023 Tesla Model S and a Tahiti vacation, or you can go for the $130,000 cash. There's 3 of those. PrincessMargaretLotto.com for your tickets. Great seeing you. Nice to see you. Congratulations. Thank you. It is wonderful.